Good day, my name is Sandrine Tanga. I'm reporting from the FIP World Congress, South Africa, Cape Town in 2024. Joining me is Dr. Vinod Shah.
Hello, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. So, the FIP's highest pharmaceutical sciences award, which is the Host Madsen Medal, has been awarded to Dr. Vinod Shah. You've worked so hard to broaden the scientific base for regulatory strategies. Why has this been important to you and how have you managed to achieve this?
The main goal has been to set the regulations based on science. If we have the scientific evidence, then you can have the regulations accordingly. So I've been involved in writing up the FDA regulations right from the beginning itself, the earlier regulations in 1977. I was part of writing that because I joined the FDA in 1975. And the first regulations were published in 1977. And the basis has been we need to set the regulations based on science. So that with that aim, the idea was to reduce unnecessary requirements for the regulatory drug approval process. And in order to establish that, we needed to have the appropriate regulatory science. And that was the main basis. The beginning started with 1984 when the generic drug products were approved based on simple bioequivalence studies. And after that, when we started looking more into it, we established a step-by-step, the steps where the regulations could be reduced, could be simplified, but not affecting the quality of the drug products.
You mentioned something about quality. So the development of quality medicines in most developing countries is still a challenge. How do you think that we can solve this situation?
Well, it all comes to the educating the people, educating the regulatory authorities also. Like people take the drug thinking that it will be effective no matter what type of the drug it is. No, that's not the case. For example, if you take a tablet, if it does not undergo the dissolution of the product is not going to be absorbed in the body and it will not have any pharmacological effect. And what will happen? The tablet you have taken gets eliminated in the feces. So if the product quality is not good, you will not have any pharmacological action.
You have worked in pharmaceutical research now for 60 years. That's a very long time. So after completing your degree in pharmacy, what made you decide to pursue a career in research?
Well, again, right from the beginning, my intentions and the desire was to develop a good quality product which can be used for the sick people, that should be useful to them. And that's how, when I started working with the FDA, we started developing the regulations, doing the research there in the FDA also, how to improve the testing procedures so that we can assure of a good product quality. And that's what has been the intention. And fortunately, yes, that's true. I've been working in the research for 60 years. I'm still continuing the research with the help of some of the collaborators I have in Romania now who are doing the work. And I'm the supervisor or moderator, whatever you want to call it. But they do under my guidance. And we are developing the new methodologies, new testing procedures to simplify the drug product approval process.
What advice do you have for young scientists considering a career in research?
Research or pharmaceutical science is a very broad term. It encompasses almost all types of the activities for a drug product, for a new product if you want to develop. And it all depends upon the individual's interest. If you want to come there, it depends what is your interest and what action you can take, what side you can take. It all depends on your own interest and all. And I think pharmaceutical science is such a wide field that practically anyone who is interested to do the drug product research can get involved into it at different stages. So that's what I would say, that for them, if they want to continue doing the research, first think about it. Keep an open mind. What is your interest? What would you like to do? And then you can be certain of trying to fulfill all those intentions and your desires until you reach that. Like in my case, I started with this, and then gradually as you go up, it's a very wide open areas. You can pick and choose what's of interest to you, what will be benefiting to you and to the other people depending upon your desire.
That's really good advice. So later this week, you'll be giving the Host Madsen Medal lecture. Can you give us an insight on what the lecture will be about?
Yes, the title of my lecture is Regulatory Science and Drug Product Quality. So that's what is going to be talking about. I'll be talking about what does the regulatory science mean? What are the different areas where the regulatory science can be useful? And what are the different tools that could be utilized in the regulatory science? And using all those different tools, I would be trying to explaining some of the research work that I have done, which have impacted globally, which the global leaders, the global regulators, including the WHO and all, have accepted some of those things and are trying to improve the drug product quality. My goal has been to set up the regulatory standards such that it could be easily applied for practically all types of the dosage forms that you are thinking, not only one particular, and that's in very general, very wide way of explaining what I would be doing it, what I have done, and I'll try to summarize all those activities in about 45 minutes at the time of Host Madsen lecture hour. That's going to be on Wednesday in the afternoon between 1:30 to 3, I think.
I'm definitely looking forward to that lecture. Thank you so much, Dr. Shah, for joining us. My name is Sandrine Tanga, reporting from the FIP World Congress, Cape Town, South Africa 2024. Signing out. Thank you.